Hey, your buddy Peace and Harmony here with you here today. The price you pay for staying with a toxic narcissist. There's a price to be paid. There's a payoff. If you do stay, the payoff is that you might have, a cheap thrill, a hot night, a couple last-ditch efforts to staying together. However, what is the real cost to you for staying with this type of person? One is just self-respect. We find that those who stay with a narcissist or psychopath, especially after having exposed them, they suffer a great degree of low self-esteem and lack of self-respect after having been with them, because they know, in their heart that they're being used. They know that they're being depleted. They know that they're getting exhausted from trying to manage their day-to-day relationship efforts. And sometimes they say, well, it's just too hard to leave. I'd rather deal with this, and I would rather just stay with it. However, that's not really the right healthy attitude to take. You've got to be stronger than that. And if you can't be stronger than that, I recommend you get professional help, because you need to get out of these abusive relationships, especially if you have kids and you're subjecting your kids to them and they're also becoming part of the supply. The cost is too great. The cost can be financially, you're having to support them, you're having to forego your own financial needs to take care of them. The lack of balance and self-development and self-empowerment that you get to experience. Yes, you have to increase your responsibility when you let the narcissist go. You're going to have to become responsible for yourself. You're going to have to be responsible for healing yourself. You're going to have to be responsible for your own feelings. You're going to have to take care of yourself. You're going to have to do some grieving. You're going to have to come to terms with the fact that this person had you duped into believing a certain experience of life that wasn't in your best interest. And you have to accept the fact that, you want to have a new role. Or that you really should have a new role in life. So there's a certain price to pay in letting them go, and that is accepting self-responsibility, and that is also accepting accountability for your own feelings. The feeling that you are free and you are authentic is got to be well worth it enough. Once you begin to heal and get a little bit more on your feet, you'll start to begin to enjoy these feelings. And it can be very grievous to let these people go, especially if you have a lot of time invested with them, collateral belongings, you've got furniture together or houses together. But don't be dismayed, don't be confused. You can always replace furniture. You can always replace these things. You don't have to worry about little things, that you leave at their house. Little things that you feel like you might have left or you might have lost with them. Let it go. It's time to move on. There's a greater payoff to moving on and getting on with your life. And that the rewards are there to be had, and the rewards are there to come. Once you stay on the path day by day, you'll be getting to breathe a little bit easier. You won't live in such anxiety. You won't live in such conflict. You won't live in such chaos. You won't have to constantly defend yourself against what you want or how you want to be treated. You can let go of the drama. All these different things, you can begin to experience a whole nother relationship with yourself and with life, and something that's much more positive and gratifying, and something that truly works for you. So look at the cost that it takes to stay with the narcissist, and look at the payoff with leaving. So I hope you can, see two sides of the coin, and you realize that the journey is in your best interest and in your best happiness, joy, and bliss moving forward. Peace and harmony here for you. Please subscribe, share for more great videos, tools, and support. Have a beautiful day. Peace out.